Lesson 1, Global Awareness.
That is something to which the world should urgently turn its conscience.
I completely agree. In Angola, 1 in every 334 members of the population suffers from severe challenges.
Yes. The statistics are staggering. Many people face issues like poverty and lack of resources.
It is disheartening to think about how many face such hardships daily.
Exactly. Angolans deserve better access to basic services like education and healthcare.
Absolutely. Education can break the cycle of poverty and empower individuals.
Moreover, it can open doors for future generations.
Yes. Investing in education is investing in the country's future.
What can we do to help raise awareness about these issues?
Sharing information is key. We can talk about it on social media or organize events.
Great idea. Engaging the community can generate support and action.
Also, we could collaborate with organizations that are already working in Angola.
Yes. Partnering with them can amplify our efforts and reach more people.
It is vital to make these voices heard. Everyone deserves a chance.
Exactly. We can facilitate discussions on how to support development projects in Angola.
That is a meaningful approach. Awareness and action can make a lasting impact.
Together, we can inspire others to join the cause.
Lesson 2, The Hunt for Fresh Ingredients.
Are there any ripe tomatoes available?
Let me check this stall. They usually have an excellent selection.
That sounds promising. Fresh tomatoes can truly make a dish pop.
Yes. They add so much flavor. I hope they have some good ones.
I am looking for that perfect balance of sweetness and acidity.
Exactly. The right tomatoes can turn a simple salad into something extraordinary.
Absolutely. Ah, here's a pack with ripe tomatoes, and they look lovely.
Fantastic. They are beautifully red. Do you plan to make a sauce?
Yes. I thought about a fresh tomato sauce for pasta. It would be delightful.
That sounds delicious. I adore homemade sauces, they taste so much better.
Thanks. Plus, it is rewarding to make something from scratch.
I agree. The effort becomes worthwhile when you taste the results.
How do you like to prepare your tomato sauces?
I love adding garlic, fresh basil, and a hint of chili for some heat.
That combination sounds wonderful. I might have to steal your secret.
Feel free. Cooking is all about sharing and experimenting.
Speaking of experimenting, do you prefer to cook with or without recipes?
I enjoy both, but cooking without a recipe allows for more creativity.
I completely understand. Sometimes the best meals come from improvisation.
Indeed. Let us grab these tomatoes and see what other fresh ingredients we can find.
Great idea! This market is bursting with possibilities for dinner.
Lesson 3: Celebrating Athletic Triumphs.
I was reading about Zatopek. He won the race after having competed in multiple events.
Yes. He was incredible. Not only did he excel in the marathon, but he also won the 5,000 and 10,000 meter races in the 1960 and 1964 Olympics.
Exactly. A true athletic legend. His determination was unmatched.
It is impressive to win in such demanding disciplines. He was a powerhouse.
It really showcases his versatility. Do you recall his famous training methods?
Absolutely. He believed in training hard and pushing his limits.
Yes, he even famously ran in the snow without shoes. That is incredible dedication.
That is commitment, for sure. I admire athletes who go the extra mile, literally.
His iconic win in the 1952 Helsinki Olympics was a defining moment, too.
Oh, definitely. He became the first athlete to win gold in all three events in one Olympics.
That alone is a monumental achievement. It sets a high bar for all athletes.
Do you think his mindset played a big role in his success?
Without a doubt. His fierce determination and competitive spirit were key factors.
And let us not forget his sportsmanship. He motivated other runners, too.
Yes. He showed that camaraderie is just as important as competition.
I believe his legacy continues to inspire athletes around the world today.
Indeed. Celebrating such remarkable accomplishments keeps the spirit of athletics alive.
Lesson 4: The Legacy of the British Empire.
It is interesting to ponder, with no survival for the British Empire, what would that mean for the world?
Indeed. There would be no survival for all that the British Empire has stood for.
Exactly. The empire influenced global trade, culture, and even language.
It did. However, we must also consider the impacts of colonization.
True. Colonization brought about both advancements and significant challenges.
Yes. Many cultures were affected, for better or worse.
The empire certainly left a complicated legacy. Some view it with admiration, while others see the suffering it caused.
Exactly. History is rarely black and white. There are many shades of gray.
Given that, what do you think we should learn from this legacy?
Acknowledging both the achievements and the flaws is essential.
Yes. Education plays a key role in understanding our past.
And it helps prevent repeating the mistakes of history.
Indeed. Understanding the urge to expand and control is crucial.
It is a reminder of the importance of respectful coexistence and cooperation.
Absolutely. Empathy is vital when examining our shared history.
Yes. By learning from the past, we can work towards a more inclusive future.
Well said. Perhaps we should propose a discussion group on historical perspectives.
That is a fantastic idea. Engaging dialogue can spark deeper understanding.
Let us brainstorm some topics and invite others to join us.
Lesson 5: The Resurgence of Opera.
I recently learned that a young Handel went to Italy to study opera.
That is fascinating. Italy is the perfect place to immerse oneself in operatic culture.
Absolutely. Opera has become very fashionable, especially among the younger generation.
Indeed. It is inspiring to see young people pursuing their passions in the arts.
Do you think social media has played a role in this resurgence?
Certainly. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok allow opera singers to showcase their talents.
Yes. I have seen snippets of performances that have gone viral. It exposes opera to new audiences.
Plus, collaborations with pop artists make opera more relatable to younger fans.
Exactly. Blending genres makes it more accessible and exciting.
Have you ever thought about attending an opera performance?
I have. It feels like an experience that combines storytelling with incredible music.
Truly. The emotions conveyed through opera are often profound.
What would be your recommended first opera for someone new to the art form?
I would suggest La Boheme. It is both beautiful and tragic, a perfect introduction.
That sounds wonderful. I have heard the music from it is stunning.
It really is. Plus, the story captures the essence of youth and love.
I suppose exploring opera involves not just the music, but also the dazzling performances.
Absolutely. The staging, costumes, and passion of the performers immerse you in their world.
Well, I am excited to dive into the world of opera. Perhaps we can go together.
Lesson 6: Strengthening Team Communication.
I believe frequent contact with your team is essential for success.
Absolutely. I schedule regular video conferences to ensure everyone is aligned.
That is a great strategy. How often do you hold these conferences?
I typically have them once a week. It keeps the momentum going.
Weekly meetings allow for real time updates. Have you noticed any changes since implementing them?
Yes. Team members feel more engaged and informed about ongoing projects.
That is fantastic. Transparency can foster a collaborative spirit.
Definitely. I'd also encourage everyone to share their ideas during these calls.
Involving the team in discussions can spark creativity.
Exactly. I find that brainstorming together leads to innovative solutions.
What tools do you use to facilitate these video conferences?
We use a reliable platform that allows screen sharing and recording for later reference.
Excellent. Having access to previous meetings can be valuable for new team members.
Yes. It helps them get up to speed quickly.
What other strategies do you use to keep communication open?
I have set up a chat group for quicker updates and informal conversations.
That sounds wonderful. It can create a friendly environment.
It does. Humor often lightens the mood during busy times.
A lighthearted atmosphere encourages open dialogue.
Exactly. I always say, happy teams are productive teams.
Well put. Let us aim to create an even more supportive team culture.
Lesson 7: Planning your getaway.
As I plan my trip, I am wondering, should I book accommodations first?
Yes, it is wise to book accommodations in advance. It secures your stay and gives you peace of mind.
That makes sense. I would hate to arrive only to find everything fully booked.
Exactly. Popular destinations can fill up quickly, especially during peak seasons.
What factors do you consider when choosing accommodations?
I usually look at location, amenities, and reviews from other travelers.
Those are important. Proximity to attractions can save a lot of travel time.
Yes. Plus, being close to restaurants and shops is convenient.
And amenities like breakfast or free Wi-Fi can make a big difference.
Absolutely. It is all about enhancing your overall experience.
Do you prefer hotels, or do you like to stay in vacation rentals?
I enjoy both. Hotels offer services while vacation rentals provide a home-like feel.
Good point. Each has its advantages. Which would you choose for this trip?
I would probably lean towards a vacation rental this time. It can feel more personal.
That sounds appealing. Plus, you might have a kitchen to prepare some meals.
Exactly. Cooking some local recipes is always fun.
Have you found a place that captures your interest yet?
I have a few in mind. I will share the links with you so we can compare.
Great. Let us narrow it down. The sooner we book, the more options we have.
Lesson 8: Crafting the perfect self-introduction.
I believe a self-introduction should work well. It sets the tone for any interaction.
Absolutely. A strong introduction can create a positive first impression.
Got it. What elements do you think are essential for a good self-introduction?
I think it should begin with your name and a friendly greeting.
Yes. A smile can make a huge difference, right?
Definitely. Then you should share a little about your background or interests.
That is a great idea. How much detail should we include, though?
Just enough to spark interest but not overwhelm the listener.
So, perhaps a fun fact about ourselves could work?
Exactly. Fun facts can make you memorable and engaging.
What about introducing our goals during this workshop?
That is important too. It gives context and can create connections with others.
I agree. What about when we get to our audience? How should we engage them?
Asking questions is a great approach. It encourages interaction right from the start.
Yes. It makes everyone feel involved, which is key for a workshop setting.
And we can practice our introductions in small groups before the big presentation.
Perfect. That will help us refine our delivery.
I am excited to hear everyone's introductions. Each will reflect unique personalities.
True. Let us make the most of this workshop and learn from each other.
Lesson 9: Finding Your Way.
Yes, it is just 2 blocks down this street and then turn left.
Perfect. I am so hungry. I have heard the food there is amazing.
It truly is. Their menu features a variety of international dishes.
That sounds delightful. I love trying new cuisines when I travel.
Me too. Exploring different flavors can be a thrilling adventure.
Speaking of adventures, have you ever gotten lost in a city?
Oh, yes. I once wandered for over an hour looking for a cafe.
What happened? Did you eventually find it?
I did. It turned out to be right around the corner from where I started.
How funny! Sometimes the best discoveries happen when we get lost.
Exactly. I stumbled upon a charming bookstore during my detour.
That does sound like a nice surprise. Books and coffee go so well together.
Absolutely. I enjoy finding small gems while exploring.
Let us hope this restaurant is one of those hidden gems.
I have high hopes. It has great reviews online.
Reviews are helpful. They can guide you to the best spots.
Right. Sometimes I rely on a friend's recommendations, though.
Yes, personal experiences can be more trustworthy than anonymous reviews.
Exactly. I trust their opinions, especially when it comes to food.
Speaking of food, I hope they serve dessert.
I am certain they do. I cannot wait to indulge in something sweet.
Lesson 10: Making New Connections.
How did you manage to make new friends after moving here?
I joined clubs and attended social events. It really helped me meet like-minded people.
That is a great strategy. What kind of clubs did you join?
I started with a book club and a hiking group. Both were fantastic for meeting new friends.
A book club sounds enjoyable. What book did you discuss first?
We read a thriller, and the discussions were lively. Everyone had different perspectives.
How fun! I bet that sparked interesting conversations.
It certainly did. Plus, we always shared snacks, which is a bonus.
Snacks and good conversation? That sounds ideal. What about the hiking group?
The hiking group was wonderful for getting outdoors and enjoying nature.
Hiking is a great way to bond. Were there any memorable hikes?
Oh, yes. We climbed a challenging trail with stunning views. Everyone was encouraging.
That must have felt rewarding. Did you all celebrate your success afterward?
We did. We had a small picnic at the top, which was delightful.
It sounds like you found an amazing community. What advice would you give to someone trying to make new friends?
Be open and approachable. Attend events that interest you and do not be afraid to start conversations.
Excellent advice. People often appreciate a friendly approach.
Absolutely. It can lead to long-lasting friendships if you take that first step.
I might just have to join a few clubs myself.
Lesson 11: Understanding Rights in History.
It is fascinating to learn about the rights of the barons during medieval times.
Absolutely. Their struggle played a crucial role in shaping English law.
Yes. However, it is essential to remember that these rights affected not just the barons but also the common people.
Exactly. The idea of shared rights offers a broader perspective on social justice.
Many of those barons were fighting for privileges that would ultimately influence the entire society.
Indeed. The signing of the Magna Carta is a prime example of that influence.
Yes. It established principles that would eventually extend beyond the nobility.
And it laid the groundwork for individual rights, even for common citizens.
Interestingly, the Magna Carta demanded that the king respect the rights of all his subjects.
That is critical. It was not just about baronial privileges, but about fairness and justice.
In many ways, the common people began to see the potential for their own rights being recognized.
Absolutely. Their grassroots efforts led to significant social change over time.
I wonder how different society would be today without those early movements for rights.
We might not have the democratic principles we cherish now.
Exactly. Understanding this history helps us appreciate our rights today.
Yes. It reminds us that the fight for rights is ongoing, even in contemporary society.
Well said. Let us continue exploring how these historical changes shaped modern governance.
Lesson 12: Embracing Sustainability.
I have noticed that our water usage has decreased since we implemented some new practices.
That is fantastic. It sounds like a win-win situation for both us and the environment.
Absolutely. Saving water not only reduces bills but also helps conserve precious resources.
What about reducing water usage in the garden? I hear drip irrigation is very effective.
Yes, drip irrigation minimizes waste. Plants receive water directly at the roots.
That sounds ideal. Have you tried that method in your garden?
I have. The plants seem much happier, and I use far less water.
Incredible. I should consider that for my garden, too. Any other tips?
Using rain barrels is another great option. They collect rainwater for irrigation.
Brilliant. Nature provides us with free water, so why not take advantage of it?
Exactly. Plus, it reduces stormwater runoff, benefiting the environment.
I like how small changes can create a big impact. What else can we do?
Consider using a broom instead of a hose to clean driveways or patios.
That is a clever idea. It can save a lot of water.
And always checking for leaks in faucets or hoses can make a difference, too.
Those little efforts add up. It is all about being mindful.
Precisely. Together, we can create more sustainable habits.
Let us start a campaign to encourage our friends to adopt these practices as well.
Great idea. Together, we can inspire others to join the sustainability movement.
Lesson 13, Fashion Forward.
Hi! Have you seen the new fashion trends?
Yes, I have. There is so much exciting stuff happening in the fashion world right now.
What is your favorite style among the new trends?
I really love the return of bold colors and oversized silhouettes. They add fun to any outfit.
That sounds appealing. I have noticed that many designers are embracing the 90s styles again.
Absolutely. It feels nostalgic but fresh at the same time.
Do you think those trends will last, though?
Fashion is cyclical. What goes out of style often comes back around.
True. I saw some incredible prints on the runway. Floral patterns seem to be making a strong comeback.
Yes. Floral patterns are great for spring and summer. They brighten up any wardrobe.
Speaking of bright, what do you think about neon colors?
Neon colors are definitely statement pieces. They can turn heads when worn right.
I suppose it takes confidence to pull off such vibrant hues.
Exactly. But when styled well, they can be fabulous.
What about accessories? Is there anything you are excited to add to your collection?
I am loving the resurgence of chunky jewelry. Bold pieces can really elevate an outfit.
I agree. A statement necklace can completely change a look.
Fashion is all about self-expression, after all.
That is very true. It reflects personality and mood.
Let us keep an eye on these trends and perhaps even try some ourselves.
I would love that. Fashion can be a fun adventure to share together.
Lesson 14, The Meaning of Humility.
Have you ever thought about the phrase, born in a manger?
Yes, it is quite profound. The idea that a child was born in a place where horses are kept is humbling.
Absolutely. It symbolizes simplicity and humility, especially for a figure so significant.
It is interesting because his parents could not find a proper inn. That must have been quite challenging.
It highlights the lengths to which they traveled and the circumstances they faced.
Indeed. They were far from home, and yet they welcomed this special occasion.
I find it fascinating how this narrative resonates with many people.
Yes. It teaches us that greatness can emerge from the most unexpected places.
Exactly. Often, the most meaningful moments occur in simple settings.
Speaking of which, do you have any personal experiences where great things came from humble beginnings?
I do. My friend started a small food truck, and now it has become a beloved local restaurant.
That is a wonderful example. It shows that with passion and hard work, anything is possible.
Absolutely. Stories like these inspire hope and perseverance.
They truly do. It reminds us to appreciate the journey, no matter how modest.
And it encourages us to recognize the beauty in our own challenges.
Yes. Life's most renowned figures often faced hardships before achieving greatness.
Well said. Let us remember that even the simplest beginnings can lead to remarkable journeys.
Lesson 15, Dining Decisions.
Great choice. What can I get you to drink?
I will have a glass of water, please. Staying hydrated is important.
Absolutely. Water is essential. I might get a sparkling water.
Sparkling water adds a nice touch to any meal, does it not?
Yes. It feels a bit fancy, even if it is just water.
Speaking of fancy, have you ever tried a fruit-infused water?
I have not. What flavors do you recommend?
Cucumber and mint is refreshing. Lemon and lime are also delightful.
Those sound fantastic. I should try making them at home.
It is quite easy. Just chop some fruits and add them to the water.
Perfect. I love simple recipes that enhance everyday items.
Exactly. Oh, and we can add herbs for a gourmet twist.
Fantastic idea. Fresh basil would be incredible with strawberries.
I am intrigued. We should experiment together next time.
I look forward to it. Our water will never be boring again.
Indeed. Now that we are on the topic, what food pairings do you enjoy with your drinks?
I love pairing sparkling water with light salads. It complements them perfectly.
That is an excellent combination. I tend to enjoy water with savory dishes.
Savory dishes are a great match. Let us order some delicious food to accompany our drinks.
Lesson 16, Navigating Hotel Check-in.
I just checked in. Do you know what documents they require?
Yes, they typically ask for an ID and a credit card.
That is what I thought. They asked for my ID and credit card as well.
It is always good to have those ready. Did they provide all the necessary information about your stay?
They did. I received all the details, including breakfast hours and Wi-Fi access.
That is helpful. It can be overwhelming if they do not communicate everything clearly.
I agree. Clear communication makes the check-in process smooth and stress-free.
Have you encountered any strange requests during check-in before?
Actually, yes. Once, they asked for a signature in a very ornate book. I felt like I was signing a royal decree.
How funny! That must have been quite the experience.
It was. I could not help but laugh at how formal it felt.
It reminds me that hotels can have their quirks.
Truly. Some places have unique traditions that make the experience memorable.
Speaking of traditions, I wonder if this hotel has any fun local customs.
That would be interesting to find out. Maybe we can ask the staff when we have a chance.
Yes. Engaging with the staff can provide insights into local culture.
Plus, it helps create a connection. I always enjoy chatting with hotel staff.
Me too. It makes our stay feel more personal.
Well, shall we drop off our bags and explore the amenities?
Lesson 17, Morning Rituals.
I have started drinking lemon water every morning. It is refreshing and helps wake me up.
That sounds interesting. I have heard that lemon water offers numerous health benefits.
It does. It boosts hydration and provides a good dose of vitamin C.
I could use a morning boost. I usually just drink coffee.
Coffee is great, but mixing it up can be refreshing. Why not give lemon water a try?
You are right. I will give it a go tomorrow morning.
Fantastic. Just squeeze half a lemon into warm water. Simple and effective.
That seems easy enough. I am curious to see how it feels.
You might enjoy the zesty flavor. It can brighten your mornings.
I could use a little vibrancy in my routine. What other morning habits do you have?
I also like to meditate for a few minutes before starting my day.
Meditation? That sounds calming. Does it help you focus better?
Absolutely. It sets a positive tone for the day ahead.
I have tried meditating before but struggled to stick with it.
It takes practice. Start with just a few minutes and gradually increase.
That is good advice. Do you feel more energized after meditating?
Yes. It clears my mind and enhances my overall mood.
I am inspired. I think I will incorporate both lemon water and meditation into my morning routine.
Great idea. Combining them can create a powerful start to your day.
Lesson 18: Enhancing Language Skills.
I have noticed that many people read storybooks that are written in English to improve their language skills.
Yes, it is a fantastic method. Storybooks make learning engaging and enjoyable.
Absolutely. Which storybooks have you found particularly helpful?
I recently read The Little Prince. The language is simple yet profound.
That is a classic. I appreciate how it teaches valuable life lessons.
Definitely. It is remarkable how stories can convey complex ideas in an approachable way.
What do you think about listening to English language tapes?
Listening is just as important. It helps with pronunciation and comprehension.
I agree. Sometimes hearing the flow of the language can reinforce what we read.
Exactly. I often listen to audiobooks. They are great for multitasking.
That is a clever approach. What genre do you prefer for audiobooks?
I enjoy mysteries. The suspense keeps me focused and engaged.
Mysteries are captivating. I often listen to historical fiction for a dose of culture.
That sounds enlightening. Learning history through stories is an effective technique.
It is. And it adds context to vocabulary and expressions.
Precisely. The more we expose ourselves to English, the more fluent we become.
What resources do you recommend for newcomers to both reading and listening in English?
I suggest starting with children's books and simple audiobooks. They are often easier to understand.
Great advice. They provide a solid foundation without being overwhelming.
Let us encourage others to explore both reading and listening to enhance their skills.
Absolutely. Together, we can make language learning a fun adventure.